Hello, welcome to my podcast. The healing lights are very important to use, and today I want to talk about a specific light, the green light, which is used as the healing light. There are different colours, of course, and always the white light and gold and silver. However, I think the green light is really used for healing. Anyone who's working as a healer or has healing qualities, and they can be people with nurses or doctors, often people who grow plants as well, their aura will actually be green. It's like a beautiful turquoise green if you see it, and they emanate this green healing light. This makes them very good healers. When you bring the healing light in, I suggest you think of it as green. That's the colour I always see when I'm doing it, and I bring it into my crown and through my chakras and into all the different organs. Also send it to the actual place you want the healing. For example, if you've got a sore knee or a bad back, run the healing light down there and see it actually going down or going into that part of the body. The green light is often associated also with the heart chakra. A lot of people feel they are connected. So you can also be sending love and healing when you send this particular light. Green is growth in our world. If you look out the window, I'm looking out my window here, and all I can see is green everywhere. And so the colour of green is actually vibrating in a colour of growth. Our world has a lot of green in it, and many things that are alive and doing well are actually green, which is interesting in itself, or have green in the plant that they're on. For example, like the fruit trees and the vegetables. So green is a colour that is used for that. You can bring the green light in quite easily, like the other lights, because it has a healing quality to it. You can actually, when you're doing healing on yourself or someone else, you can ask that the green light comes through your hands. So you bring it in and you actually bring green light through your hands to that area. It's a powerful light. It's a strong light. Children have a lot of green light in them when they come from the other side. As our body collects all the life happenings and all the energy of this world, sometimes it can diminish. And when we're sick, I believe our green light does diminish quite a lot. And that's to do also with our immune system, because I believe that the green light has a lot to do with the lymphatics and the cleaning of the body, and also the idea that when you take chlorophyll, which is something you can buy in a little bottle and it's green, and you put water with it, it's actually green. It looks black, but it's actually really a green colour, and that's the green colour that's in parsley, lettuce, kale, all these things that have the green in them. And I believe that they're important because of the immune system. They clean the system. For example, when you take those products, they will actually clean out your intestines and clean your stomach. They're like a little gentle detergent, I suppose. And so when you're doing the green light, it's having the same effect. It's actually cleaning the area, cleansing the area. Use it when you do your healing on yourself. Use it when you send to other people. For example, when somebody's sick, it's a good idea to send them green light. If someone has an injury and perhaps they broke their leg or they've had a big operation in a certain area, you can send green light to that area as well. Of course, you can send any light you want, all the additional lights as well. But this one seems to work very much with regeneration and when people have been sick. And the green, the fact that it's, a lot of people feel it emanates, as I said, from the heart chakra, is that's where we do a lot of healing in our heart. That's one of our major areas for healing. And also it's an area that can get damaged. It can get damaged physically, of course, but it can also get damaged because of loss or pain or all the things that are to do with the heart. Use it as much as you like. I don't think you can use light too much. If you send an enormous amount, it's not being used, it will almost be stored. It's held in, not time and space, but it is kind of held, and then it can be used later at a later date. The aura will suck it up. So the aura will absorb as much as it wants to, like a sponge, and when it's saturated, it just keeps working, and then once it clears, then it absorbs some more. My feeling is that if you start to use the green light, your skill as a healer will actually increase as well, because green is the colour that we are, our aura is, and we emanate a lot of green. And that means that the more green light we actually use, the more green light we're transmitting or using on our own body, the more we have in our system. This podcast, I hope, will help you to get used to using green light. I think if you also eat more green foods and drinks, you're bringing in that colour. Sometimes you can wear those clothes. If you have a green light, some of the little things that we buy to dim, those little misters, they have coloured lights. You can do the green light. And you can also, some people have actually used a green blanket on themselves, because the colour will be absorbed into the aura. The aura is very good at absorbing colour, and that is why it's important to wear colourful clothes, not black all the time, because black stops the absorption. And that's why if you're working with green light, wearing green, eating green, you're actually amping it up in your aura. Enjoy playing with your green light this week, and I'm sending you love and light.